What are you gonna do? Oh, bow with quiver confirmed? What? Hey guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and we are back for another episode of Revenge of the C-Team, and I've been working on my base. If you guys have seen the streams, you'll know some of what I've been doing around here. Just wanted to kind of give you a look at what I've been doing, and we've got a couple different things I want to look at today. So, first thing you've probably seen already is a little walkway path that I've made here. It's just regular stone that's been chiseled, so it's huge cobblestone tiles. So I thought that would look nice. I'm thinking about doing it on each side to give it like a nice little lookout here, and then maybe if I decide to make other little, like maybe 2 wide pathways or something, this will be what I make it out of to kind of go, you know, over here to some stuff. Let's see. The first thing I want to do, let's go inside. I did some carpenter's doors, changed those up on the stream. I'm using still the basalt for the outline of it, but we changed it into a little see-through door, so it looks really nice. You can kind of get that nice vibe and still be able to peek outside and stuff. On the way in here, I've redone some of my barrels. We've moved some of the ones that were here to other places. Made a lot of things. We've got the watering can. We've got our precision sledgehammer, which was for the tree farm, which I'll show you here in a few. We've got the dolly, which... small tip for those that are playing this mod pack: you cannot make the diamond dolly in this mod pack. They deemed it too OP, as you could move spawners and stuff with it. And then we have 2 picks here. I don't know if I showed you guys this one yet. We've got a diamond pick with Fortune 3 and auto smelt. So that's actually a good thing, because on some of the things that we fortune, it automatically cooks it up for us. Some things it's not that great on, like when I'm using fortune on some of the fossils and stuff like that, those kind of blocks, it fortunes the bones, and it like cooks the bones up and makes them into a burnt bone, which I'm not sure what that's for. We've got a bunch of Pam's Harvest Craft, the different types of things that you need for that over here. So we got the cutting board, we've got the mortar and pestle, we've got the bakeware, we've got the juicer, oh, we've got the skillet there. Here we've got the pot. Last but not least, we have the saucepan. So those are all the different ones that you can make. Basically made out of iron sticks on most of those. Some of them use clay or stone, different things like that. And then of course we have our diamond chisel. Now for those of you that know the regular chisel where it's white on the end, this one has a few extra things that you can do with it. So let's take these oak blocks, put them up there. You can actually switch the mode here, which I'm not completely sure what that's for, but I think it makes it to where, like, when it changes them up, you can do different things with it. I'm not completely sure on that. And I don't know, you can't place them from within, but you can, like, change the blocks up, so that's kind of cool. Put that up. We've gotten 2 pig trophies. We got our gas trophy. We got a villager trophy. Let's see. I want to kind of update you guys real quick. We did all the doors that way with the see-through glass, so all 4 of them are that way. Let's start back here. So you can see the enchanting room got moved. I've sank down all the floors here and then used carpenter block stairs, which I was doing on stream as well. And so I wanted that kind of dip down in every room, and so that's what I've done here as well. And then I think eventually all these essence berry bushes, I'm going to start stacking them 3 high, which you can't actually put them on top of each other, but I figured out a way I can get around that, and that is if I put a row of blocks here and then put them on top of that block, and then take out the blocks, move them down 1, put them on top of that block, then we can place them on the bottom, and you'll have a 3 high stack. So that way they're not taking up the entire room, but I've got some other ideas for this room as well. We've got 2 XP drums because this one got full, so I started a second one, and it's actually getting pretty full itself. I do want to find out if this is possible to put a redstone signal to it and turn it on and off. I don't know if you can do that or not, but I would like to where we don't have to take it off all the time. Next room over here we dug out. They're all the same size and shape. I've done all the floors the same. I don't plan on blocking all the floors for each room though. I may even move that enchanting table ultimately, because my thought process is we're going to have this dip down here, and then each side will have a use for it. And in the center, I'm thinking about putting elevators that will either go up or down. Probably down, because up there's not too much room there. So it'll go down in the center here, and it'll go to another room that may be below it, or a hallway that leads to another room. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, so this room I've turned into our machine room. So you can see I've already got the induction smelter going, redstone furnace, and a pulverizer. This here is a little different. So the strong box is easy to make, and it leads into the item duct. But these little things right here are a little different this time. The servo is just not a regular servo that you make. Let me look it up real quick for you. So normally we would make these pneumatic servos. Those don't work the same in this pack for some reason. You have these different types of hardened, reinforced, and all that kind of stuff. These servos are the ones that you actually use in this mod pack. And the one that I've used, because you can give it a redstone, or turn the redstone signal on, is this reinforced one. You can see if I hold shift, there's a bunch of stuff there that it does. Oh, let's get out of here. As well as if we right click, you can see all the different things that it does here. You can whitelist and blacklist things. You can give it a redstone signal. The lower ones, like this one here and the hardened servo, you have to give them a redstone signal. So by like a lever or a redstone torch or something like that to turn them on. So I don't like having the extra unneeded redstone, so I use those. If it's something like from thermal expansion and it has a way that you can set it to go out, you don't need a servo if it's just going into a chest. So that's how come these three here, you don't see that they have servos. And I've got all of them going to where when it's done with whatever it's doing, it pumps it into this center chest here. Let's see. Something else that I found out, these chests are the better chest in this pack, because this one here, you can see it doesn't have a whole lot, so that's not great. I've done some ghost blocks right here, which when I start to decorate the rooms will be useful. And back here I've got the auto disenchanter already, which has proven to be pretty useful to us. It's made it to where I could take some enchantments off of other stuff and re-enchant them and stuff like that. You can see I've done this up just a little different than the last time we had it. And this is our tree farm, of course. We started it last time on the last server. So I went ahead and made it for our basic starter power. I do not plan to use this ultimately as our complete power. As you can see, it drains pretty quickly. But we've got this going here, which, yeah, so this is still giving power and everything. But again, it's the aqueous accumulator into a steam dynamo, hardened energy cell going into a couple different things here. So the power comes out the top, powers the planter and the harvester, which is over here. Harvester has the fluid duct that goes down to that guy right there, which is our sludge boiler, which gives us the byproduct from the sludge that we get. Coming out of here, we have power going to the redstone furnace. Coming over here, we have an item duct, which has another one of those servos on it. Pulls only the wood out of there. If you look, it just has oak wood, and that's the only whitelisted thing. It'll pull the wood out, put it into this chest as a backup, so you see we can resort that. And then it'll send that into the furnace. Furnace automatically pumps it into the chest. Chest has a hopper that pumps it into the steam dynamo to give us more power. So that's our circuit of energy there that you can see. Let's see. Oh, so the fluid duct goes down, the item duct comes up and brings our stuff through into this chest. And then we have power going down there as well. We'll go up and take a look. Another ghost block. We redid some of the dirt, so there's a nice frame for this. I do plan to eventually do some kind of design around this so it looks nice and build something around it. The other thing is I don't plan on ultimately building everything inside the mountain. I want to do some houses out here and some different things. So it's not going to be like completely inside the volcano. Wow, we have a lot of wood. Okay. You can see I've started the quote-unquote wall o' wood down here already. That's just mainly because it's a lot easier just to hop down the ladder, put the stuff in the chest, and boom, you're done. Let's see here. I don't think I really need to send spruce through again. Let's take our rubber saplings down there this time. So, we'll pop these guys in there. Yeah, we've almost got 64 of 64 as it is. Okay, so that's this setup for you guys. One small question you guys may have. For some reason, the byproduct from the sludge boiler gives me two different types of dirt. They're the same dirt, and dirt, but you can see 3:1 on this one, and then this one just says 3. For some reason, they have different metadata. I don't know why it does that. It's just kind of weird like that. Plus, we get some extra things that we didn't get before. Decaying wheat, which when I hit U over that, it just shows that you can use a moistener for mycelium and some other blocks. Stone brick, mossy stone brick, mossy cobblestone. And these are not things that I really am going to use a whole lot, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And it looks like most of the other stuff is things that we've gotten before, so that's not a huge ordeal. I've gotten some of... Gotten some of my Pam's Harvest Craft trees over here, so we've got plums already. We've got cinnamon, which it took me forever to figure out how you were supposed to harvest the cinnamon trees. I thought that they were going to give some kind of thing that, you know, pop down like the rest of them do. It doesn't. This is actually a weird one. You right-click the log itself, and it gives it to you. So that's kind of weird. But it's a neat concept. I like how they did that with that. But anyways, we have those. We have coconuts. Over here we have dates. And then I've got a couple others on the inside that I plan on making up. Most of these take jungle saplings along with one of the items to make the actual sapling for the tree. So you can see a lot of them have jungle leaves on them, which by busting some, as you can see, I was able to get some jungle saplings. And then boom, we were able to run them through the tree farm. Been trying to keep all of these running 4x4 so that they grow into the big 2x2 so that they grow into the big 2x2 trees. Let's see here. Other stuff that I've been working on a lot of stuff, trying not to get myself killed too many times, and made some good trades. And one of the trades that I made, and that's one of the things I want to show you guys right now. Let's kill this guy so he's not pathfinding to us this entire time. Okay, so, and I've been making applesauce, which is from Pam's Harvest Craft. We were making apple juice, but that was only like 2 or 2.5 hunger bars, or whatever you want to call them, haunches. This one is a very easy recipe. It's just the pot, which is 4 iron and 1 stick. And you combine it with an apple, which we're getting tons of apples from the tree farm, between dark oak trees and apple trees, or well, regular oak trees. And so yeah, we get tons of apples. So this is a really good food. It restores 3, and it's really easy to make to start with. So I've been sticking with that for now. I plan on doing a lot with the Pam's Harvest Craft, and there's so much stuff to mess with. But really quick, this is part of what I want to show you, and hopefully... Okay, so my armor, I got an enchantment on it that's called Invisible. Basically, it makes my armor where it doesn't look like I have any on, which is kind of cool, and eventually I think I might do that to all of these just so that it gives it that cool look without having to have the actual armor look to it. Which I think the only way I'm going to get that enchantment is either by enchanting books or just enchanting armor and then pulling it off with the enchant remover. But this is what I wanted to show you. So this guy I had pretty much since we started the server. It's a squid pet. And so I looked these guys up, and some of these that I've got are rare. One I got from Wish by giving her a gun because she really wanted one. And another one I had found recently. So First of all, this one is water breathing, underwater vision, and swim boost. And you can sink by sneaking. But it's a inventory pet, and it only works if it's on your hotbar. You can see just right there, it consumed it. So now I have underwater vision, which you can see is pretty decent for the most part. Normally I wouldn't be able to see quite as clearly underwater. Now it's pretty good. So we've got that, and then it also has water breathing, which, why is that? Oh, do we have to turn around and get... Okay, so it says food is... Let me kill this guy because I want to get him. It says food is raw fish. And I didn't think we were going to have it for the first use. But it seems like it may end up doing that to us. Let's not get the creeper. Or you. Alright, that dude just dropped a chest and another cartridge. Those cartridges, you use them quite a bit, so I've been trying to keep stock in them. Okay, so it looks like... Did it use it without actually giving me the abilities? That's kind of weird. Yeah, it looks like it used it without giving me the ability to do it, which is kind of sucky. I know we can kill these guys. Let's kill a couple of these real quick, see if I can get a squid piece, because you can turn those into fish, I think. Let's try that, yeah. So if you put the fish in your inventory, there it is. Whoa, okay. Holy cow. Alright, so this is the speed we can go underwater now. That is crazy. So if we put this right here... Wow. Okay, that's really fast. And I wonder how long does that last? You shift and you can sneak. Or sneak and you can sink. Boy, that is cool. Now, does it give us any kind of effect over us? Night vision and water breathing. Wow. Yeah, you can see so much clearer through with that. Oh, there's like a little drop down right here. I never even seen it. Ah, I can't get into it. Oh, okay. This is definitely going to be very useful to me later on when I'm doing some stuff in the water here. So that'll be nice. Okay. I need to take that off my hotbar. Okay, so that's what that does. We have another one here that's called the Illuminati pet, which is kind of funny. It says it spawns 1 to 2 random items by right-clicking, and then gives true invisibility for 30 seconds with sneak and right-click. And it has a 2-minute cooldown. It says favorite food is emerald nuggets. So that's going to be kind of pricey. It says something about a YouTuber designed by Lachlan from Inventory Pets. So let's... Okay, so the effects immediately went off from the squid thing as soon as I took it off my hotbar. So that seems to be one of the things is... it has to be on your hotbar if you want the effects to take, go into effect. And it will eat so many times during a day or for every use sometimes, it says. So let's go ahead and get an emerald, which we have some of already. You can see we have a nice little stock of stuff. So emerald nuggets. Okay, so we're going to go outside because it says random items. I don't know what that's going to be, and I want to be away from my house when I do this. So let's see here. What are you going to do? Oh, bow with quiver confirmed? What? Quiver 101 of 256 arrows, holds more arrows. Craft with up to 8 arrow bundles to reload. A quiver has been sewn to this bow. Is it just... Oh, so you don't have to, No, you have to do it in a crafting bench, it looks like. But you don't have to, carry arrows? Like, let's do that. No, you still have to have the arrows. I wonder why it says quiver. Huh. We'll have to test that out. I don't know how exactly that's going to work, but I want to try this again. Also, it makes a little sound if you guys listen. Oh, cooldown 1:30, so we gotta wait. And then let's try the true invisibility. Oh, you still have to wait on that also. Okay. And then we have a black hole. Now, this one Wish actually got, and she traded it to me. Basically, from what I understand, it slows time of, like, arrows. Basically gives you a Matrix-like ability. And it takes obsidian nuggets. So let's go inside and grab some obsidian really quick. Hopefully by the time we get done with this next one... Whoop, walked into fire. Hopefully by the time we get done with this next one, we'll be able to recast that Illuminati one, because it's kind of funny. So let's check here. Whoops. Block of coal. Where did I put my obsidian? You can see here, here's all the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff that I've managed to get together. Almost 2 entire chests full of nothing but Pam's Harvest Craft. You can see I've had to make more chests here even since the live stream, because I've got so much stuff. I've been collecting these, which I'm going to get into later, but basically it's a card game within Minecraft. You can see I have even more here. This is a bunch of fossils and archaeology stuff, which again I plan to get into and check it out and see what it's like. Obsidian. There it is. So can we turn those into nuggets in our inventory? Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then just kind of showing you guys what else we got. Different types of wood, saplings. We've gotten some spawn ocelots from some of the dice and things like that, so that'll be kind of cool. We have other spawn eggs that we've gotten. Let's see here. So let's try, and all those books, I want to see what each book does. So 8. That's what it says. Craft with up to 8 arrow bundles. Oh, arrow bundles. Okay. Use. Arrow bundle is string. So let's try some of that real quick. Boop. So if you guys have opinions, and that's why I'm not getting into too much right now. If you guys have opinions of what you would like me to do, mods you'd like me to get into, let me know. Because I'm not quite sure where to go and where to start, if that makes any sense. So, let's do this. Okay, so craft to reload. I wonder if we can enchant this as well. Let's put that string up because our inventory is getting clogged. I want to get out there and try these last 2 little pet guys. They're kind of cool. So can we enchant you? No, that kind of sucks. We might be able to use books to put enchantments onto it. Oh, Illuminati pet ready. So here's what I want to see. Okay, is it going to use these arrows though? No. Okay, so it uses the arrow that's in the bundle. I'm getting my pork here from these 2 guys. Uses the arrow that's in the bundle, but you still have to have an arrow in your inventory, and then if you pick it up, you just get the arrow back as normal. So that's kind of cool. Let's head out here. Okay, so first things first, let's do this guy one more time, because I thought that was pretty cool. Let's eat a little bit. Flint duster? Craft with up to 8 boxes of flint dust. Reload. The quartz is barely visible beneath the dust coating. A mining tool. What? What in the world? Oh! Oh, that is so fast! Wow, okay. That may be my new friend, depending on... what does it take to reload? 8 boxes of flint dust. We're going to have to see what flint dust is. That's really cool. Okay. And we'll let that cooldown run out. And let's check out the black hole thing here, because I've got to know what this does. Okay, so let's go over... buy something that moves around before we actually cast it. Because I want to see what kind of stuff it does. And then we're probably going to wrap the episode up, because this has already gone on for a little while, and I'm just kind of messing around, goofing with things that we've found throughout streams. So like I said, if you guys have any ideas of stuff that you want me to mess with, let me know, because I've got tons of stuff here. I'm thinking about blood magic. I'm thinking about, of course, I didn't show you guys. I got a couple beehives with some bees started again already, which I know we've covered a lot of that, so I won't mess with it too much. Nothing in here. These monolith things usually have bosses, or, well, not bosses, but mobs and stuff inside. That's why I'm going to them. Let's check this one. If not, we'll just cast it. There's usually at least zombies and stuff inside. Nope. Okay, so let's just cast this and see what happens. Okay, I hear a sound. Nothing seems to be ultimately happening, though. I think it said something about it slows down like arrows if you're being shot at, gassed fireballs. So we'll have to test it again another time when we can get a skeleton be shooting at us, because right now we don't have anything around us, unfortunately. So I may have to test that. We might test it on stream too one of these times when it's nighttime or something, and I'll just pop it during then and see what it does. Alright, well, that's pretty much going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We've had a couple cool things happen. Actually, I'm going to try to wait just a few more seconds here to see. I want to do one more. This is so cool, and it's only emerald nuggets for these cool little toys that you get. That is awesome. And I really would try to... I'm thinking it's just basic where you're invisible, so I'm not really trying to test out the invisibility part right away. It's going to be dark here soon. We might be able to test out the Illuminati, or not the Illuminati, but the black hole one again. Are you ready? Did we get the ready yet? No. Okay. So like I said, over here, real quick, last thing. Promise. Kind of sidetracked trying to show you guys everything, and I'm doing 20 different things. So over here, I've started some bees. Just the basic beehives, but there's also bees from Pam's Harvest Craft. You can see here I've got forest bees, and then we've got a couple of the meadows. I think that one, and that one are meadows, and then these three are forest. And you guys know the whole bee ritual, so I'm not going to focus, I mean, unless you guys want me to, I'm not really going to focus on recording too much of this. There goes the pet. I'm not going to focus on recording too much of this unless you guys request it. So if you want to see more of it, let me know. I probably will show the Pam's Harvest Craft side of it, just because I've never done it before. And stuff like that. So let's do this guy one more time. Birch painting frame, single tier. What? And you can hear he actually ate one of my emerald nuggets. So I get 3 uses for 1 nugget. That is not bad at all. You figure 1 single emerald will give me 9 uses. There's a dude outside my door. Alright, let's see what this does real quick. Wait, is it... Oh! Oh, is this where I can actually paint on it or something? I'm going to have to look into this. What is this from? Bibliocraft. Can we put anything into it? Scale. Oh, I'm going to have to look into this. I have no clue what this does. Yeah, I'm not clue. I have no clue on any of this just yet. So we're going to have to figure out what this painting here does. It doesn't look like you can bust it too easily either. Can we pop it off the wall? No, it's not actually... Oh, there we go. So I can use that to pop it off the wall. But, yeah, so some cool little pets here. Especially this guy. This guy's my favorite. I think, ultimately... we're going to end up using this dude a whole lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave your comments, suggestions, criticism down below. And we'll do some more Illuminati pets later. Take it easy. Oh, and my Michael Jackson hat. Almost forgot to show that off. Ow! Take it easy, guys. Peace out.